Why every woman over 50 must start a YouTube channel or else some other type of passion project. This is take two. I wanted to talk about this in a way that's not related to becoming a YouTuber, but I saw this title coming up a lot on my home screen because I look up tutorials on, this and that when I'm filming and trying to learn to edit and things like that. But the title is excellent for the fact that I think people are starting to realize that your life isn't over after 50 or 60. Your retirement doesn't mean that you're going to end up sitting around on the couch watching TV and you have nothing else to offer the world or to gain from the world, and that's kind of it. My name is Anneli, and I started this YouTube channel when I was about 55 in 2019. The reason I started this channel was because we were going as a family through a hard time. My mom was in the end stages of Alzheimer's disease. Her younger sisters had just died recently from Alzheimer's. Her dad had died, my grandfather, years ago from Alzheimer's. And being a nurse, I wasn't able to get the information I needed to keep myself and my family healthy. So in regards to dementia and those types of things. So I started this channel in the hopes of talking about prevention of dementia. But after a while, I realized that, I just wasn't getting any views. There wasn't much interest, and when you're new at something like this, it takes so much work and so much time to see any kind of movement forward in it, and it can get frustrating and it can get very demotivating. So over the years, it's been 5 years now, I've tried different things, and I have finally come to what I think is the thing that will work for me and actually makes me happy, and I'm so excited to be doing it. And I'm so grateful that I stuck it out. I stopped and started so many times, tried different things and wasn't really into it. Even making this video, I didn't really want to make this video because I didn't like the title, but I want to say that I'm not talking about just starting a YouTube channel. Nobody needs to start a YouTube channel. That's a whole other, ball of wax right there. But you need to start something, whether it's a new business, whether it's a new hobby, whether it's something you've put off for a long time that you really are interested in. That's what I'm talking about. In my line of work, I see so many people that basically end up sitting at home, getting lonely, not socializing. Maybe they don't have family and friends that are around anymore. And it's just a slow demise that can be prevented a lot of the time. And you can actually end up having so many years, even if not decades of life left in you. Because chronic illness is a lifestyle thing. That lifestyle really impacts your health, not just your genes and not everything else. There's so many things that impact your health. So that's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about if you're at the age where you're close to retirement and you maybe are not enjoying your job anymore, your career, but the thought of retiring and not doing it anymore seems daunting to you because you think, what am I going to do afterwards? Or you're at the point where I have to retire. I'm getting to that age where I should retire, but I don't know what to do financially because I still need to work. Those are the types of people I'm talking to right now. If you're in that boat, find something that you're interested in. I have friends. They don't like their jobs anymore. They're tired, they're burnt out, they want to do something else. But they don't know what they're going to do when they retire. So they're in this state of confusion and a funk. They're a little bit depressed, a little bit sad, a little bit this and that, and they don't know what to do. So while you're working, this is what I've been doing. I still work full-time as a nurse, but I've been dabbling in this YouTube, trying to figure out how I can make this something I enjoy doing and how I can make it a business. And actually making the videos and doing all that is actually fun for me. It's just trying to keep it sustainable by actually getting somebody to watch it. So if I wasn't doing this, I don't know what I would do, because I'm ready to retire from my career as a nurse. So I really wanted to do something that would be motivating for me, fun for me, creative for me, and also be educational for me, because I have to learn so much doing this that it's keeping my brain cells firing. And that's what you really need to look into. You need to look into something that you love doing, because that's really good for your brain health and your whole body's health. You need to look into something that is a little bit difficult or requires a lot of thought and figuring things out, because that really also keeps the brain cells firing and keeps you learning and helps you with your health. And the other thing is that it can also end up as a source of income if you figure out something that you really think that would provide something to the world. So I don't know what I'm going to do with this channel yet. I've only just now, 5 years later, after lots of starts and stops, I've finally just reached the 1,000 subscriber mark, and I have to still get to the hours that need to be watched on a yearly basis. But I'm so grateful I did this, because not only have I figured out what motivates me in making YouTube videos, and that is that I've come out with the niche or the thing that really interests me and that I've actually found some traction in, and people that are like-minded, that are interested in health, that are interested in my background, my Finnish culture. And bringing all that together is just what I love, because when I plan on retiring from my nursing career, I want to be traveling, being able to go back home to Finland all the time, and this helps my creativity by making videos, which I never thought I was creative, but this is what it is, and it explains a lot about my years of having side hustles. Even though I've always worked full-time, I've always had, since I was a kid, doing things, trying to make things, trying to have side businesses. And this really helps fill in that creative need that I have, and the need to have a goal that I work towards. So that's what I tell my friends who are in this same boat that a lot of people are at this age, is that they're sick of their jobs, they don't know what to do, and they're afraid to retire because they're going to have less money, and what are they going to do with their time? So it is hard, but if you have anything that you've always wanted to do, things that you put off in your past, that's what I would look at first. My sister retired younger than me, and she was so glad to retire. She's doing a lot of traveling, doing a lot of things, but money is an issue. You can't just, unless you're independently wealthy, it doesn't come easy. So she's looking at doing things, and her passion really, I think, has always been literature and writing, and she's an excellent editor. So there's things that she's working on that will help her with her financial situation down the road, but also will be so good for her because she's living out her dreams and all the things that she's wanted to do. So I encourage you to do something when you're at that age where you're looking at retiring from your job, or you need to retire. Look at something that you can do, not only from the financial aspect of it, but it will help you stay healthier for so much longer. It'll help you be surrounded by a different type of community, whether it's taking classes in the community, being around people, communicating with other people. I was listening to a podcast and Ariana Huffington was the guest, and she started another company at 73. She's 74 now. And she said something like, and I'm paraphrasing now, that do something. You have no idea how many decades you still have left in you. So our life is not over. We're just beginning. And that's how I feel. I'm just starting a new part of my life that is so exciting because I'm not going to be tied to a job that I do for somebody else. It'll be something I'm doing for myself. So I'd love to know if you have these types of thoughts and what you think you might want to do once you retire, or if you're retired, what do you do? I'd love to know. So that's it for today. Have a great week, and I'll see you in the next video. And if you watched this far, why don't you subscribe and just follow along and see what I'm up to in the weeks and years ahead. Take care. Bye.